Hello there. Sorry, I gotta do the Obi-Wan line. Um, Hello, and this is your one and only, your favorite Asian nerd alert. I'm sorry, I'm not really focused. I'm on my late lunch in the way, and oh god, it was unexpected, but I managed to uh, pull it off, getting the job done at work. Now I'm on my late lunch, and before the review, the show and tell, yada yada yada. Man, I didn't sleep till 2 in the morning. I was busy. Decided to unpack all my Star Wars collection and put them neatly in the corner, except for the figures. They're still in bags. Oh, I'm on my lunch. And everyone, I will show you where they are. They're right here. Yeah, here are the two bags of figures. Yeah, I was taking out all my Star Wars toys out of the box. I threw all the boxes away. I mean, yeah, emptied 3 boxes. Yeah, I mean, I was going to keep them till I get a shelf, but I decided I want to take them out just in case if I'm getting bored. Anyway, everyone, I'm just pooped out. Ah, I am still tired today. Oh, I need to go check. Oh yeah, that's the not really the retro, but this is the AT-AT from Power of the Force. I was going to get the second one at Junkie, but I just need to try to get myself stabled first because I'm thinking about buying multiple AT-ATs. I think there were a total of 5 or 6 of them in the Empire Strikes Back, and I was thinking about getting. I don't know how many AT-ST chicken walkers were there in Return of the Jedi. So yeah, I'm buying multiples. Anyway, yeah, the old one, that's the, depending on if it's the 1970 or 1980s retro AT-AT that now was the remolded for the Power of the Force. And the new one is the Legacy Collection AT-AT. I know it's much bigger and much Holy Grail or the actual god of all AT-ATs, but I prefer the old one because I heard there was like an issue for the Legacy Collection AT-AT about their neck. It's rubber and then get easily ripped. I don't like that. Anyway, since I'm killing time, hopefully, I mean, I have 1 hour lunch, so I'm going to be doing a retro collection review, and one of them I bought from the Silver Age Comic Con convention last Saturday. The other one I got it from Junkie is the rebought, but I decided I want to buy another one to display for my Boba Fett Shrine. So I'll be reviewing the retro collection Boba Fett, one from The Empire Strikes Back. I know he doesn't look like the Boba Fett in that movie, but hey, that's how the figures were like back in the old days. And the rebought of the Morak Boba Fett from the Mandalorian series. I do have the other Morak Boba Fett that I'm pretty much displaying with the other figures, but I bought another one so I could display this one for my Boba Fett Shrine. Oh, my Boba Fett Shrine, I don't have a shelf yet, but oh shoot, I don't know if I took pictures before I moved out. It was a lot of Boba Fetts I own from different versions, like the Lego, the Mission Fleet. I got a piggy bank Boba Fett. I got a Boba Fett doll that shoots rockets, but I don't have the talking Boba Fett. I do have the 12-inch Boba Fett Power of the Force, and the other one from the giant scale, whatever it's called, not the original. Anyway, I'm going to open these two up and see what it is. And I'm going to carefully not to accidentally hit the plastic. So for this Boba Fett, even though it doesn't look like the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, but this is pretty much I call it Kenner version Boba Fett. Oh, sweet! I got the rare one that shoots rockets. Just kidding. Yeah, back in the old days there was a rocket firing Boba Fett, but due to no, Star Wars wasn't. Tanner didn't get sued for making shooting missiles, but I don't know. I don't know if Tanner created the original Battlestar Galactica figures, but there was one figure or toy or a ship that has a rocket firing. I think 3 or 5 year old had that toy and a rocket mechanism or a missile mechanism. He pushed the button, hit through the kid's throat, and died. So pretty much when Kenner was still new in creating the retro Star Wars figures, they canceled out making rocket firing Boba Fett figures. But there were like 5 or 6 rare ones that were already made but sent to few other regions. Oh, I'm glad. But it almost looked like a excuse my language, rocket firing Boba Fett. But it's not. But, okay, first, the original rocket firing Boba Fett looks like this version, but in the back, why is it rocket firing? Because there's a button on the back to when you pull the missile mechanism down and then lock it, and to unlock you just flick it and then it shoots up. But they canceled it due to the issue with the original Battlestar Galactica. But this is the original Boba Fett figure back in the late 70s or early 80s. And the major difference is this Boba Fett was very different. Didn't look like the movie, but pretty much everyone wanted Boba Fett because he became one hell of a favorite character, even though he only appeared in two movies. And sadly, if I remember when I was watching Return of the Jedi, we all thought Boba Fett died. But in the expanded universe book, like Path to Heir of the Empire, Boba Fett survived from the Sarlacc pit. So there are two versions of it. Boba Fett survived in the Sarlacc pit, married and had a daughter, but him and his wife divorced. And then so on. The Disney version, if you watch The Mandalorian Season 2 and the Book of Boba Fett. So there's two timelines in the way. I rather stick to, I don't know which timeline is better, the Book of Boba Fett or the book of Boba Fett where he was married. And he didn't came with a signature blaster, so Kenner gave him a simple stormtrooper blaster. And normally some figures will, the more you had them hold it, the more it falls off, but this is how he holds it. But this is the Kenner version of Boba Fett. I did talk about making every different version of Boba Fett cosplays, but I'm planning to take a break. I'm planning to make another Star Wars Bounty Hunter cosplay. Who? Well, it might be a surprise, but don't quote me. No guarantee and no promises. So this is the Retro Collection Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, and then it was resold into the Return of the Jedi, but not different colors, the same mold. Now open up the Morak Boba Fett from the Mandalorian Season 2. Yeah, it's the Kenner version. I don't know if it's based on the comic book or I do not know. Please forgive me. Keeping myself hydrated. know I should drink water. Oh, dang ferret. Thank you. And here you go, everyone. Taking out the other Boba Fett. This is the Morak Boba Fett from the Mandalorian season 2. Why is he called Morak? I know he looks the same from the Book of Boba Fett, but there's a major difference. He's still wearing part of his Tusken Raider robe, but he recolored his armor. That is not battle damage. And the major difference is his belt, because in the Book of Boba Fett he has 2 sets of satchels on his left and a couple of bullet pieces on his right. For the Morak Boba Fett, he has four satchels on his belt. 2 on the left and 2 on the right. And I'll show you closely if I can. And the major difference the reason he's called a Morak Boba Fett, normally it's not the name of the style he wears. Morak is a planet, so the planet Morak, I don't remember what episode in the Mandalorian season 2, Boba Fett, Din Djarin, and Mayfield landed on the planet Morak to infiltrate the remnant Imperial base, collecting whatever that giant crystal. I think it's Coratium or something. I don't remember. Yep. And so if you watch the Mandalorian season 2, you understand what happened. And anyway, he comes with his signature blaster and his pistol. Sadly, there's nothing to store in his pistol right here, but that's fine. I've already got the same figure for this, but I decided to buy another one for my Boba Fett Shrine, and I could keep the other Morak Boba Fett with my other retro figures I own. Speaking of that, perhaps I will take it out. So here's this one. So here's a few of my retro collection Star Wars figures I own. Some are custom made. So give me a moment, I'm going to find it. And what am I saying? I do have multiple retro Fennec Shans. The reason why is I decided to get multiples to buy buy helmets for get helmets for my vintage collection Fennec Shan and my blah 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 and my Mission Fleet Fennec Shan, because they didn't have any mask. Anyway, there are so many figures I have, and I don't feel like finding all the weapons, so I'm just going to display only the figures. Oh yeah, see, here's my extra Morak Boba Fett. If you see closely, I'm keeping this to display with the retro figures I own. Anyway, forgive me, everyone. All the weapons are in this. Or in the blah blah blah. I lost my mind of thoughts, I'm sorry. Or in the all the weapons are in this Ziploc bag, and I don't feel like digging through looking for it. So I will just display just the figures. Oh yes, and I do have an extra Ahsoka Tano, retro Ahsoka Tano. Blah, 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 blah. So here are the figures I own. So I'll put the two new ones on the front. So here is my custom retro Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight, well, Jedi Master. What's the custom? If you got the Black Series 3.75 Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi, it comes with a belt. So I took that belt and customized it for my retro Luke to look like the Imperial Rescue or Cruiser or Mandalorian Season 2 Luke Skywalker, which he's become my favorite. I mean, my most, but it, I mean, my favorite used to be Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, but then after watching Mandalorian Season 2 and Luke did a comeback, I thought he was still wearing the same robe, but he is, but then there was something new. He's wearing a belt buckle with a silver buckle. A belt with a silver buckle. I'm like, okay, he's still Return of the Jedi look. And then I figured out they kind of took it from the PS4 or Xbox version of Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the OG, the new one that came with the story of the Infernal Squad that turned from Imperial to Rebel. If you play the game. Okay, next one. I have the Retro Collection Han Solo. I did a little custom fits on him. I'll show you. Normally, if you have the retro Han Solo, retro indoor or Return of the Jedi Han Solo, you know his pants is gray. I customized him to match the color of his pants brown, and I put in yellow stripes. And I took the new 40th Vintage Collection Han Solo. I didn't like the new one because I can't believe Hasbro just effed up his leg articulation. So I took it. I decided to customize my original vintage Endor Han Solo, swap heads, change hands, change a lot of things. So I took the holster. I transferred the 40th Han Solo's holster to the vintage one, and the old vintage one I transferred the holster to the retro so he could store it in his blaster, which is in the Ziploc bag. Yes, these are retro versions as well. And some are custom made. I think only two I custom made is both Han and Luke. Let's see what's next. I'm thinking. What should I do? Man, it's hard to put these in order. So, for these together and right here. There we go. Okay, next one. I have both. My next retro is both Din Djarin or the Mandalorian with Grogu in the back. They didn't make a purse pouch, whatever we call it, for Grogu, so I got Grogu that came with a blue bag that Luke Skywalker carried him in the Book of Boba Fett, and I decided to have it with Din Djarin. So this is the retro. I know they did the remake with Din Djarin with the Darksaber, but decided not to buy because I already have a Darksaber that comes with Moff Gideon. Next one is Fennec Shan. I have Dank Ferric. I have the Retro Fett right here. And that's one thing I love about it. It had the helmet. I wish I could customize the Retro like Bo-Katan because her helmet is completely one, doesn't reveal her face. That's the downside part. I mean, what am I saying? It's just a few figures. And let's see, next one is... Yeah, I'm gonna throw these in the back. I mean, throw them further in the back so you can see the whole figure. What the heck? Sorry. Let's see. Next one is oh yeah, Chrysanthemum retro version. The first another Wookiee like Chewbacca, and only comes with his favorite giant heavy blaster. But this is a good mold. They did a good, even though it's retro, but they did a good mold on him. I mean, he looks like he's not angry or doesn't have an angry face. He looks like he's mute like this, or giving him the weird stare. And next one from the book of Boba Fett, I have the retro Cad Bane. And for these for these figures, they're 5-point articulated. Hey man, these retros are just like the best. I want to keep on building up, but same time I'm too focused on the vintage collection line and other stuff because they're my favorite. Okay, next one is the retro collection Obi-Wan Kenobi Dark Time Darth Vader. I mean, if you remember the other Darth Vader that comes with the telescope lightsaber that's attached, you can't detach it, it's just permanently stuck with him. Well, I vote for this Darth Vader because after the remake of this one, they did a good job. The only thing I customize is I custom paint his face because I don't recall about Darth Vader having... Oh, no worries. I'm just showing the my retro collection set I own. So for the Dark Times Darth Vader, I just colored his red eyes to black eyes. That's, I mean, pretty much I remember that Darth Vader in my childhood life. But this is the best figure than the other Darth Vader. And I'm surprised Vader still holds his lightsaber. I know there's other retros on Amazon I did not get. They had Palpatine and other stuff. Okay, next figure is the retro collection Ahsoka Tano. I have two, one without the hoodie robe, and the other one with the hoodie. Oh, one with the hoodie robe thing that she's wearing, and the other one without one. So I bought two of them. So I decided to buy this one. Yes, I saw it. I read it, and the prices. I guess the expensive one is the Book of Boba Fett one. Oh my god. So here's Ahsoka Tano. Time is it? So it's already 2:50, almost 2:50. Dang it. Time flies very fast. Oh, put her back. Next one is the Retro Collection Moff Gideon. And I was thinking about, I didn't talk about, I was thinking about eBay buying a cape, uh, custom tape for the Retro Moff Gideon and my Vintage Collection Moff Gideon. I mean, yeah, brings back old school, but I'm just not used to this type of stuff he's wearing. Yeah, it's almost 3. It's almost 3 p.m. Oh, so yours is 4 p.m., so it'll be 5. Okay, last but not least is the Retro Collection. I have like 3 of them. Not 3, but I have the Retro, the Vintage, and the Lego. But here's Morgan Elsbeth from Ahsoka. And they did a good job on her. Sadly, this figure comes with no weapons, but I'm guessing they're gonna remake her with the weapons. So now I have a total of 10, total of 12, plus the extra Morak Boba Fett. But this is the main ones I bought, and yeah, this is my retro collections. I thought I never want to get it, but what made me start collecting the Star Wars retro collection figures? It's because this guy. Yes, I'm pointing at Morak Boba Fett. Anyway, well, this concludes the video, showing the retro and doing the review of the 2 Boba Fetts. I'm gonna relent. Well, yes, I'm in Nevada. Yes, this Boba Fett got me collecting the retro collection version. Anyway, thank you, you too. Anyway, this concludes the video of reviewing and showing the 2 Boba Fetts and showing the the other retro Star Wars retro collection figures I own. Till next time, and remember, may the Force be with you.